Hey everyone, I know I'm a bit late, but maybe this still helps someone. So in today's video, we're going to have a look at where to get the Moon Manju and how to farm them efficiently. So let's start. You probably already know most of this, but by farming these silly rabbits, you can get stuff such as souls and Masters Pack tickets from the exchange shop, and you can get tickets for the new female banners and other stuff such as skip and energy tickets and training items from missions. So there are only two ways of obtaining them this time. So they got rid of the PvP 10-minute adventures that they had with the tropical juices. So you can play Legends Rogue Gotenks, and from there you will get the adventures that when they finish drop the brown Moon Manju, the brown rabbits, or you play the Android 18 or Cell story events, and these will drop the adventures that will reward you with the white ones. And both of these missions have different rewards. So with the white ones you get tickets for the Bulma and the 18 banner. With the other ones, the brown ones, you get tickets for the Universe 2 females banner. And other stuff like energy tickets and so on. So there are three types of adventures now. Number one, there is enjoy a short view of the moon, which is 3 minutes long. Number two, there is enjoy a view of the moon, which is an hour. And there is number three, enjoy a long view of the moon, which is 3 hours. And with these adventures, you're going to want to use female characters because these are the bonus characters in order to ensure to get great and huge success, which they will give you around 99% of the time if you use them. I think I've seen one that was only success during my whole farm. So that's 99.999 whatever 9%. Make sure to level them to max. You don't need to soul boost them, and try to color match if possible, but it won't work if you run 5 adventures at a time unless you mix them, because the brown ones use yellow and purple and the white ones use green and red. And there are not enough female characters of each of the colors to have 5 of the same adventures with color advantage. So you can do that as well. So here's how many of the rabbits you're going to get for each of the adventures, and we'll calculate that up to 3 hours because this is the longest duration, so we're going to get a good comparison. My calculations are based on running 5 adventures at a time and getting 4 great and 1 huge success, which based on my experience seems realistic. So the drops are also averages. And great success gives you 5 drops, huge success gives you 7 drops per adventure. So let's start with the 3-minute ones. Those drop around 30 Manju per adventure times the multiplier, so 30 times 5 or 30 times 7. And that means if we use 4 great and 1 huge success, you get 5 times 30, which is 150 per adventure, times 4, that's 600. You get 7 times 30, which is 210 per adventure once for the huge success, which means you get roughly around 810 Manju in 3 minutes. If you multiply that by 60, you get to 3 hours and you come out at 48,600 Manju. Of course, that would mean you would sit in front of the game all the time and you have 0 loss of time, which is not going to happen. But even if it comes out at 45 or even 40k, you're still good. So in comparison, the 1 hour adventures drop around 200 Manju on average, and the maths come out at 5 times 200 per adventure times 4, which is 4,000 for great success, plus 7 times 200 per adventure for the huge success, which makes it a sum of a total of 5,400 per hour, times 3, that makes it 16,000, yes, I'm German, 16,200 Manju in 3 hours. And you can see that this is exactly a third of doing the 3-minute adventures all the time. But it gets even worse to 3 hours because those only drop 300 Manju on average, which is, just half more, but 3 times the amount of time it takes. So that means you get 5 times 300 times 4 equals 6,000 for the great success, plus 2,100 for a huge success, means 8,100 Manju in 3 hours. So that comes out at 48,600 for 3 minutes, 16,200, which is a third of that, for 1 hour, and 8,100, which is half of the 1 hour for 3 hours. So the 3 hours adventures are 1/6 of the drop rate of the 3 minutes. So if we compare that pretty much, if you were to do the 3-minute adventures for an hour straight, you already get as many Manju as you get with the 3-hour round just once. If you do them for 21 minutes, so 7 rotations, you already surpass the 1-hour adventure. So if you can do those, and yeah, if you have to compare between 1 and 3 hours, this is in favor of the 1 hour. If you do the 1-hour adventures twice in that time frame, you're already better off than using 3 hours. So what I recommend is, if you have a bit of time and you don't need to play long missions or just short stories, you just log in for a bit, do the 3 minutes as long as you're on, and then when you log off, either do 3 or 1 hours depending on how long you're gone. I think that 3 hours should only be done when you're logging off for a longer period of time. So for example, if you go to sleep, or when you're super swamped at work or at home, so that you cannot even touch your phone. For me, I usually do the 1-hour adventures at work, or even at home when I don't really want to just sit in front of it, because it's just very tedious to do 3 minutes. But they also run out really quickly, the 3-minute adventures. So if you do 3 to 4 rotations, usually you're just running out of them, unless you skip ticket a couple more missions and get new ones. So yeah, that's how I farmed them, and I hope this helped anyone out there still. If this helped, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Yeah, so thank you all for watching until this point, and I hope you have a nice rest of your day. My name is Pomzor, and we'll see each other in the next videos. Bye everybody!